Thank you for coming back to my channel for your stimulus check and stimulus package update. Please subscribe to my channel. Please leave your thumbs up and please leave your comments. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for all the support that you give me on this channel. Well, this is the start of another week. It's Monday morning, and what are we going to get done this week? It's a whole new week. I'm starting it with high hopes. But what will Washington get done? If this week is anything like previous weeks, it won't be a whole lot done. But they will be trying to figure out ways to take away some more of your freedoms. Last week, a lot of things came to light, all the freedoms that they're trying to take away from us. We are real close to becoming the United States of Russia. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to go over some of the things that we know already. Please don't go away. Please listen. It's getting bad, y'all. The IRS can now look into your bank accounts, and they are really targeting the purchases that's over $600 each. Y'all, I say on this, if they want to look into our bank accounts, let's give them something to look at. Let's go to the bank every day and withdraw $600. Then the next day, let's go redeposit that $600 and then do it all over again. Just keep doing it. Drive them crazy. If they want to see something, let's give them a show. It's our money. We can withdraw it all we want to. While they're looking at our money, though, I wonder what are they doing with their money. The federal government is wanting to take over the internet. This way they can spy on you even more than they are now. So late night, if you're sitting bored, which I am a lot, and I look up crazy stuff that I have no interest in. It's just something I look up. Well, some of the things that I look up, the certain keywords that I type in, they will have me under investigation, and it's for no good reason except you typed in the wrong keyword. You can't second guess what your school is doing to your kids anymore. You can't question them. Whatever they want to teach your kids, that's what they're going to teach your kids. And right now there's a lot of porno being showed to your kids in school in the name of curriculum. If you go to a PTA meeting and you stand up and you disagree with their narrative of how your kids should be taught, you could be marked as a domestic terrorist. If you have a meeting with your teacher, with your kid's teacher, and you question how they're teaching your kid, you can be marked as a domestic terrorist. We know the government can close your business down anytime they want to. We've seen it over and over again. They create these mandates for a mask. You have to wear a mask. Well, at this point, I think wearing a mask is a way to tell who has not been vaccinated. But of course, I've been vaccinated, but I still wear my mask. Why I'm doing that, I have no clue, because we know masks don't work. They're creating these mandates everywhere, and more is to come about getting your arm poked. And now they're saying you got to get booster pokes every year. Well, they know where they can boost them up. Does this sound like Russia yet, y'all? I mean, this is pure. They want to set limits on how many kids you can have. After your third child, they're going to mandate that you get a vasectomy or some type of sterilization. Oh, and if you don't get a vasectomy or sterilization, and then you leave the marriage that you're in now and get remarried and want to have a child, well, that will be your fourth child. Anyone in the United States can turn you in for a $10,000 bounty. They've been trying to take away your gun forever, and if we're not real careful, one day they will. We need to put all of these lawmakers on notice. The best way to do that is through letters and phone calls and protesting. Y'all, I don't see a lot of people standing up, but if you don't stand up, how's the old song go, Aaron Tippin? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. America is falling fast, y'all. Y'all, if you want change, you can't just sit back idle and let them do what they want to. You have to demand change. I do have all the addresses and phone numbers in the description box below that you could possibly want to get in touch with your lawmaker. Senator Cori Bush is now saying the best way to pay for the stimulus package is to cut our military budget in half. Well, we see what's happening in China with Taiwan, not to mention Saudi Arabia. We see these things happening all around the world. And oh yeah, just about everybody in the free world is mad at us, right? But Cori Bush thinks cutting our military budget in half is the best answer. I say we need to bolster our military budget and then get out of our military's way and let them do their job. AOC says cut it by 10%. She's a babbling fool anyway. Nobody listens to her. But Bush wants to cut it by 50%. Y'all, I know the way we got out of Afghanistan was wrong. But that was not the fault of our military men and women or the generals. That was the fault of our president. All the top military generals told Joe Biden over and over, do not pull out the way he was planning on. They was telling him, yes, it is time to pull out, but bring the American people out first. Leave the military there as a police force to make sure our people gets out safely. But Joe Biden took it on himself because he thought that he knew better than our top military generals, and he pulled our military out first. That is totally backwards. A child would not do that. You leave your guards in place until the last minute. Then you pull them out. But Joe Biden, being in the mental state that he's in, he probably didn't know any better. Y'all, to me, it would make a lot more sense to cut our lawmakers' pay in half. It would make a lot more sense to take away our lawmakers' staff the $2,000 a month raise that they all got a couple of months ago by Nancy Pelosi, just signing it away to them. Another thing I'd like to see too is put these lawmakers on minimum wage. Let's see how they can survive on minimum wage. On the stimulus package, they're still fighting back and forth. Joe Manchin is still saying that he wants $1.5 trillion. Joe Biden is saying anywhere from 1.9 to 2.2 trillion dollars. Where will it fall? We don't. Will there be a stimulus check in it? We don't know. Will there be a raise for Social Security, SSI, SSDI in it? We don't know. But the only thing we are sure of is whatever it is, it will be a cluster. I won't say the adjective that goes with that. Y'all, if we don't soon do something fast, if we don't take a stand, if we don't let our voices be heard, if we don't protest in the streets like all these other groups do, and they get their way, right? Why can't we, the good people of America, we have to stand up and stand up hard and firm and let these lawmakers know it's we the people, not them the government. We sign their paychecks. Every time we go to the grocery store, pay a utility bill, pay your rent, whatever taxes included, you're essentially paying they work for you. You don't work for them.